Move quickly. Position well. Let's see how close they can get. My tribe will bring peace to the north. They think me cold. Seek peace, but bring the tools of war. Arrows fly! Know this! I am Ashe. I am the bow. Strike quickly! Prepare yourself! You face an Iceborne. Never lose focus. Faster than my arrows? I think not. This is the fury of an Iceborne. Rain death! Together, we are strong. Together, we are Avarosan.
What's up, Love Crew? Welcome back to another video of Not Your Usual Support series. And today we are playing with Ashe, better known as Never-Ending Slow Queen. She is typically played as ADC. However, due to her good amount of CC, she can be a great support. So why don't we test her out and see how much of an impact we can do? Woo! So today our opponents are Soraka support and new champion Nilah ADC. First thing we need to know playing against Nilah, you'll need an anti-heal. But the good thing is that she has short range, so we will poke her. That's our main job, to poke her down. And playing against Soraka, you guys know that she's a healer, right? Since her heal costs her own HP, she needs to get it back for Q. She heals herself only if she hits her Q. So our primary goal playing against Soraka is to dodge her Q. This way, she will be less useful for her ADC. Also, we need to focus on short trades because we can win. We have more damage. Long fights, are not an option for us because we lose due to Soraka's healing. So now that we got our theory right, let us begin! I think so far we are doing very well. Very great poking. The only thing with ASHE support you need is a clear sight. You know, her W has a very good range and you really have to use it to your advantage. However, be mindful for the creeps because you really, like I said, you really need to have that clear sight. Otherwise, might be a little bit of a problem. Like, for example, if I would be a support of Nilah, you know, I wouldn't be that much of use because, you know, Nilah with her jumps, you know, she needs to go in the fights. And for me to support, you know, I would be like basically behind, kind of, I can poke, but I couldn't do much. I couldn't physically go in the fight. So that would be a little bit of a boo-boo. So in this case, Soraka for Neela would be way better support than I would be as Ashe. Yeah, I mean, the mana drain is crazy. Okay guys, let's talk about Ashe support build. I started with Tear of Goddess because I poke with my W. Unfortunately, it takes a lot of my mana, so we really need this item. Also, this will be converted into Monument later. It's very good that Karthus is freezing. This is a perfect place for us to freeze. Even if your opponent doesn't like when you do that, you always do that. It's very good because they are, like right now, they are exposed for potential ganks, which is very good for us. So once you have an opportunity, freeze when you can. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want to die. Oh, not good, not good. She flash, exhaust. Oh my gosh. I have to. I commit, guys. That trade was not very good. A 1-to-1, but things could have been different if Karthus would get his Q right. It was a good fight by them. I believe if they would play like this all the time, they would win. Yes, Neela doesn't have range, but she has jumps, and I think she needs to take this to her advantage. I think Neela plays a bit too passive for her skill range. However, it's good for us. I mean, I didn't really had much of a choice. I had to commit because I just saw that I would die anyways. When you have low HP, somebody has low HP and another person is there to kill you. It's better to just commit because anyways, you're gonna die, right? So why not to just take that kill and die yourself? You know, sometimes running away is not really the best option because if I would just run away, Neela would simply kill me and Soraka would survive. So if you see that there's just no way for you to escape, just take the kill, you know? Just take the kill, die, whatever. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to commit. Right, guys, I bought Lucidity Boots instead of Berserker's Graves, which usually Ashe ADC goes, because I need cooldown reduction since my main poke will be W rather than auto attacks. Your main skills as Ashe support is W and ultimate. So you really need those low cooldowns and also mana supply.
Many time pass by. Don't know why I'm losing my mind. Ego wasn't strong inside. At this point I just live just lived a lie. Wish I could tell you why. Wish I could feel you again, but I know it's too late and I know you're away. There's no chance to apologize, no, no, no. It's a goodbye, just a goodbye. Forever and ever, you'll never come back. Just a goodbye, forever goodbye. I sit in my mind, think about you. Drive through the night, I got nothing to lose. Strobe city lights, they can tell me the truth. Tell me what I should do, I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, thinking about you. Drive through the night, I got nothing to lose. Strobe city lights, they can tell me the truth. Tell me what I should do, I got nothing to lose.
Too bad. That could be so sexy. Oh, well, this, you know, at least I tried. Like, how awesome that would be, but what else? My ultimate cooldown is anyway like 44 seconds, so it's basically nothing, you know. Sometimes the cooldowns are like 2 minutes. So it's fine.
Got so many times passed by. I saw you last time. This is my last ride. I wish we could see us on the other side. On the other side. It's a goodbye, just a goodbye. Forever and ever, you'll never come back. Just a goodbye, forever goodbye. I sit in my
Ah! Goodbye, world. I did what I could. Too bad. Guys, my ultimate stun depends on how far it goes, and since my ultimate hit her almost straight away, the duration of stun was super short, not giving enough time for Kartus to come closer with his E. This is where we lost the fight. Whoopsie! So I rushed anti-heal because of Soraka and Neela. But it obviously depends on your enemy team composition, so this is more of the optional item. Okay, I died 2 times. Our team is not really winning now, and I'm really, really thirsty for blood. Come here, you. You don't want to fight, of course. Now you don't want to fight. Now you're running away. Yeah, I could have escaped really easily if Viago would not flash. So that's a little bit of a boo-boo, but it's okay. It's actually really good. Mordekaiser got double kill plus a shutdown, so that was definitely better trade because Viago's flash was more important than my flash. I mean, I don't have a bounty and Viago has a bounty on him and now he doesn't have a flash. It's a little bit poopy to him, you know? So I think the trade was very good.
Rage.
One-on-one support. Okay, I cannot really do much. Like I can poke with my W, but I took a couple of tower shots for Mordekaiser, but I just... Yeah, very unfortunate that he died. I'm very squishy. You have to understand that ASHE support, and even as not support, ASHE is really, really squishy, so I cannot really tank. I mean, I took 3 tower shots and look at my health. It's already like very poopy. So, too bad. If obviously there would be somebody else, not me, like very tanky, like Warwick or somebody, maybe it would be a little bit better, but I think in general, our team comp really lacks tanks. We're not that tanky, all of us are a little bit of squishy. For now, the trade is way better because Warwick got the shutdown, and we killed Soraka versus they had a shutdown on Mordekaiser. So it is cool. It is cool. Also, like I'm trying to take this tower, but it's not enough. But it's okay. Karthus will take it. We actually got 2 towers, plus we got the dragon. Ooh, that was sexy. Yeah, I just wanted to say that it's okay, guys. Sometimes, like, if you lose a little bit or somebody gives a shutdown or something, it's okay. At first, I was like a bit, but now that we know, it's like really cool. Yeah, they took a shutdown on Mordekaiser, but we got shutdown on Viego, we killed Soraka, we got the dragon, and we got 2 towers. So it's not even near, you know? Also, it's really cool that on minute 17 we have 1100 damage with the Comet. Okay, so for you guys to be clear, I finished anti-heal first, simply because I didn't have enough stacks for mana immune, unfortunately. But I advise obviously to finish your main item first. Anyway, I finished Chain Sword, and this will give me attack damage, extra health, ability haste, and anti-heal, so it's still good. Haha, she was there. That's the brilliance of ASHE, like, and her crazy range is so good. You can just spam it once you have Tear of Goddess, and once we will have mana immune. It's just amazing. You can just spam your W in every bush before you go, so you won't be ambushed. That's so good, actually. It's not obviously as good as wards, but like, it's really, really good. And the fact that you can spam it and do as much damage to enemies, I find it super, super valuable for the team. I think I'm doing a lot for this team. Super Wharf, that was a very great fight. At first I thought it's a little bit but it was great. It was very, very good fight. In general, I think it would be a much better fight if Warwick wouldn't jump to help Katarina. So Katarina would get a double kill and she would die to Viego, so it would be 1-2. Unfortunate, very unfortunate. Sometimes you have to make those decisions, and Warwick wanted to help and it just kind of backfired. I mean, for the solo trade, for Katarina was better, but for the team it was not very good. Wow, she even flashed to ult me. That's insane, man. That is insane, and that was definitely not worth it. Good for us, good for us. We are just getting all those assists. Look at us. Like, that's the brilliance, you know, of ASHE support. You kind of don't really have to go in physically in a fight. You just have to poke, 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 poke. And with the poke W, you slow them, and it's really beneficial in a team fight. So yes, you're squishy, but like, for example, if you guys are not really like as an aggressive support, you know, so this might be a good option for you. ASHE support, let's go. Yeah, it's really good. You just have to be like accurate. Like, look how sexy was that. It's more than enough. As long as you're accurate with ult and you slow them with W, and you're kind of scared to go in, ASHE support, 100% recommend, guys. That's so far, it's really fun. Even though our Kada is a little bit like sketchy, could be better. There are 2 times, yeah. 2 times we died a little bit. It was a boo-boo fight, but now we're getting stronger. And whereas I feel like ASHE support is just getting more and more use in the team fights, and I just grow where Soraka looks like she's falling behind. Just to let you know, guys, Mordekaiser is pinging Quicksilver Sash, otherwise known as QSS. It allows to negate 1 CC, meaning that Neela can dodge his ult or, for example, my ult. Yeah, I definitely had to use the flash, otherwise she would just one-shot me. So because of this, we survived. Oh my gosh, I'm not surviving this! I'm not surviving this! He's not gonna run away. No worries, guys, no worries. Omega power spike here. Now I have Manamune. You know what does this mean, right? I used to do like 150 damage with my W, and now it's gonna be around like something 220. So with a good consistency, it will be pretty painful. Good. Still gotcha. Didn't really make any difference, but it's a little bit more damage in our total damage stash. Still was worth and fun, and my ultimate is already almost recharged, so might as well spam it, just like with Lux. Okay, guys, no stress. It's fine. It's not that bad. The thing is, like, Warwick had to die, but it was very important to get Viago's Guardian Angel and Nico's Stopwatch. I think that's way better trade. Also, even though we killed Karthus and he didn't have shutdown, Mordekaiser once again got the shutdown. Katarina killed Soraka. And now, once again, Nico is dead. I just got assists. Oh, that's so cool. Like, once, you know, when you shoot your ultimate and you actually get it right for a long distance, oh my lord, that's just amazing. And now we also have a dragon, so that's just perfect. The trade is very good. So you just kind of have to like think about it, get your math straight and see whether it's worth or not, because sometimes we're like, okay, we got 1 kill and we got 2 kills, that means they're like winning. Nah, maybe you got the towers, maybe you got the dragons, you got the Psalms. Like, if they used all the Psalms to kill 1 person, doesn't mean anything. That means actually you traded way better than this 1 person who used all the Psalms, you know what I mean? So, you know, think about it more positive and calculate whether it actually was worth than you think or it wasn't. Yeah, I'm thinking to cheese, but I don't know if anyone will come. I think Nico is just gonna push, so... Ah, there's 2 of them here. And Soraka. I just have to like kind of poke them down, slow them down. Oh my gosh. And as well with my W, I can kind of separate them, which is good. Wow. Like, this Irelia is so aggressive. It's the second time that she flashes to ult, but this time not only she used her Psalms, but she also missed her ult, so that's a little bit boo-boo on her. Nila could potentially kill Katarina, but she didn't ult quite well, so it didn't really work out. But it's good for us. See, again, guys, kind of we thought that we lost the fight at the beginning, but then everything turned out just very good. And I think that 22 assists in 30 minutes is like, it's okay. I mean, it could be better. But it's like almost 1 assist per 1 minute, so I'll take it. I'll take it. I think in general we are doing very well because they have Soraka support. We can talk about this because, you know, I believe that ASHE support really counters supports that give sustain. Like, for example, like Soraka, you know, Sona, Seraphim, because they don't really have that good range, you know. I have a good range, for example, because obviously ASHE is meant to be, say, DC, so my range is way better than sustain supports, you know. But if it would be supports such as Blitz or Pike or Nautilus or something, you know, they would basically one-shot me. You know, like I said, guys, you cannot be directly in the fight because you are very squishy. I have to stay behind and poke. So it's really good that Soraka is their support. It really helps us to win this game. Otherwise, I don't know how it would play out. Right, guys, so now we finished our third item, Imperial Mandate. I built it because of its ability, which is when I slow or stun enemies, they will get bonus magic damage from me. So my W will do more damage and will leave a mark on them for 4 seconds. Meaning if my ally will do damage to them, they will also do extra damage. Woohoo! Plus it will give us movement speed. Amazing! It's like you won a lottery. Ooh. Chase me more! Chase me more, please! You just chased me all this time, not knowing that you lost the fight for your guys. Despite of me dying, it was a very good fight. They wasted their time chasing me and with that overextended the fight, which resulted in a major loss for them. I mentioned this before in previous video, like, don't chase one person. It's just not worth it. Just help your guys. Because Nila basically fucked it up. Everything. Everything. And because of this, pretty much I think that we can finish. To be honest, Marta really survived for a long time. Katarina was really scared. She didn't want to help, which is a bit shit. Maybe everything would turn out better? Question mark? I don't know. Anyway, I'm here, so we're gonna do more poking. And since they don't have their creeps, my W side is just super amazing. Well, I sacrificed myself and slowed them as much as I could, you know. Unfortunately, we lost the Elder because Mordekaiser was a bit too far from us. Too bad, but not the end of the world, you know? If you find yourself in this situation where you lost Elder, my best advice, basically to defend and pick your fights very, very carefully until the duration of Elder goes away. Be patient and don't force it. Just as a side note, when you kill enemy jungler, it's a good thing to take Baron if available, because you have jungler advantage. It actually played out really well for us, even though we lost Elder. You know, between you and me, I think if they wouldn't have the little problems there in the bottom with the inhibs and super minions, I think they 100% had a potential to end the game, because they had Elder and Mordekaiser was dead. He is pretty much very fed out of all of us, so they could potentially just go straight through the middle and potentially end it, especially with Elder buff. Look at Mordekaiser. He's chasing Nico, so I'm slowing her down with my W. I even flashed so he could kill her. ASHE support is so annoying. Easy. You damn right. Wow, what a great game. Look at our Kada. So let's summarize everything about ASHE support, shall we? First of all, I really like ASHE as a support. She has a good range on W and amazing range on ult, never ending slow. Makes her a great CC support. However, keep in mind that she's very squishy, so if anyone will jump on her, like we saw a few times Viago did, right? She can't really do much. Basically, it's a guaranteed death. I think ASHE support is good with long-range ADCs such as Caitlyn, Seri, or Vel'Koz, Xerath. With short-range ADCs such as Nilah, since we played against her, I would struggle, you know? For Nilah to fight, she needs to jump in, and it would be hard for me to support her from behind. ASHE needs clear sight for W, otherwise creeps will be a problem. She's a good counter pick against supports that give sustainability, such as Soraka, Sona, Seraphim, simply because of their medium range. So me as ASHE, I can poke them down. If to say who can counter ASHE, I do not suggest picking ASHE support when enemies have supports with longer range than you, such as Vel'Koz or Seraph, or supports with hooks like Blitz, Spike, Thresh, because once you're physically in the fight, you're pretty much dead. In terms of builds, it's up to you whether you prefer to build support item like I did in this game, or you can change it for Liandry's for better poke damage. Always, 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 guys, check enemy team composition. For example, if enemy team is tanky, Liandry's will serve you as anti-tank item, and so on. In general, guys, I want to let you know that it's an easy support champion. She doesn't have difficult skills, therefore I recommend anyone trying it. All you have to do is stay behind and poke with your W. You don't have to commit in close range fights or be aggressive much. You just poke and, like Soraka said, be annoying. Just be accurate with your ult and you will be amazing asset to your team. With that being said, thank you for spending time with me. Take care and catch the love.